You want louder? Okay, today Rocco and I are gonna show you how to put these Black Widow pipes, Vance Hines, on this XR1200. This is an 09. I think they're all the same. But the first thing is you gotta get to these two O2 sensors back here. Here's one, and here's the other one. And you unplug those first. They unplug right from the harness here. This one was right down here. Unplugs, just let it hang down. And this one unplugs too. And that was held on by this here wire clamp. And then you're just gonna start loosening the bolts. One off there, one right there. These up here. Okay, once you get all those bolts loosened up, there's also one right down there. You can take this one out, and these will just pull off. And then once you pop those loose there, this here will just, it'll come right off too. And you set this aside. Then you're gonna remove these O2 sensors from the old pipes. So there's our O2 sensors, we got those out. Next you wanna remove these flanges and clips from the old pipes. Okay, we got the clips off and the flanges. There's my little helper. Then you're gonna take off this header mount bracket here. Okay, you also have to remove this belt cover here. Okay, we got the belt cover off. Now, once we get this out, we're gonna use a supplied washer that come with the pipes to go in here. It's a spacer to hold that belt cover out where it should be. Okay, so we took the black washer spacer, put it underneath this bottom bolt here, and replace the belt cover. And you can inspect your exhaust gaskets, make sure they're okay. If they still look good, just go ahead and reuse them. Then you're going to unpack your upper and lower header pipes. Then you're going to put your O2 sensors into your new pipes. Then you're going to put your clips back on. Okay, I'm jumping ahead a bit here, but you'll put on these two headers first, then this, and then your two pipes on the back. And there's 4 springs that hold these on, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And this connects to your existing mount, and then these connect using those bone bolts. And then what you want to know though is there's going to be a space here in between your cylinder and your header. There's a flange on the edge of the header pipe. It's bigger than the cylinder hole. So whereas the old pipes actually fit into the cylinder, this one's just going to fit flush against the cylinder. And it almost looks like it isn't supposed to fit that way, but once you get the flange on there, 2 or 3 threads of the old bolt will stick out, and you will be able to fasten that down. So next we're going to put on the power pack, or the fuel pack. Okay, so here's your fuel pack. As you know, every set of new pipes requires a fuel pack or some type of power commander and high performance air filter. So we're going to go ahead and put this on. Okay, then you can remove the passenger seat, couple bolts here, and there's 2 little push points under here. One on this side, one on this side. You're going to push those up, wiggle this, and the seat comes out. Then finish removing the rest of these. Right, Rock?
Right, Rock.
Now this just comes off. And you're going to take out these 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. Removing this seat subframe right here. Okay, then you'll move this out from under this bracket here. And there's 2 clips on here, and this will lift right off. And you're going to pull this here out of the ECU. Okay, now the gray connector on the fuel pack is going to go right here into the ECU, and then the black one will connect onto the old harness, and then you'll route the fuel pack itself down in between the oil tank and the frame right there. Okay, now you got it routed out over here on the left side of the bike. Go ahead and put your subframe back on and your seats. Okay, next you're going to remove your cover, 4 Phillips screws there, and go ahead and turn on your key and your handlebar switch, and you should have power. Okay, once you get the power, you can go to fuelpackfi.com. That's fuelpak.fi.com, and they'll give you a printout. You key in your bike model year and engine size, and they give you a printout of what you need to do. Now this is your mode here, and this is your selector here on the right. So you're going to start with mode 1 and go all the way up through 18. And so for mode 1, it says a setting of value 8. So you're just going to click this up to number 8. And then you go ahead and go mode 2, and the paper says value 7. So you just click that up to 7. Mode 3, and on up all the way to 18. Okay, now once you get to 19, you're going to give it full throttle and then release back to idle. Okay, now you're going to press the mode button twice and get up to 21. And what you want to do is you're going to give it half throttle, and it should read 50 at approximately half throttle. Then at full throttle it should read 99. And if that doesn't work, go back to 21 and do that throttle back to idle again. So half throttle 50, full throttle 99. Then you're going to enter modes 23 through 35. And actually there is no 34 and 35, so you'll just stop at 32. And then you'll turn the key back off. And turn it back on. And just verify your settings have saved. And put in your high performance air filter, and you're ready to ride. Okay, now for the sound test. You ready, Rocco?
Yeah.
Want to hear how it sounds?
No.
Hold on tight. Is that too loud?
Yeah.
You want louder?
No.
Just a little bit louder. What do you think, buddy? Too loud?
Yeah.